Hello and welcome to the channel. The state governors under the Nigeria Governors Forum (NGF) are planning something that will surely shock every Nigerian. In conjunction with the federal government, there will be a massive collaboration by both tiers of government in doing something we them never do for Nigeria before. Let's jump into this one together. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. State governors pledge to complement federal government relief initiatives for Nigerians. State governors have pledged to complement federal government initiatives aimed at providing relief to Nigerians, Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi said on Friday in Lagos. Governor Bello stated this after a meeting with President Bola Tinubu. He said the successful implementation of the succor pledged by the federal government to cushion the negative effect of the fuel subsidy removal must be matched by all tiers of government. Now, we have a leader who has clearly spelled out his policy direction for revamping the economy, and he needs all our support. That support will be complemented by the state governors. We are all ready to provide relief for our people. We feel their pains and trust the people to be patient in this trying phase so that they will reap the benefits of the new government's economic initiatives. We shall not let the president down, and we shall not let our people down in this phase of new economic journey to a stronger and resilient nation. The president has given us that full assurance of being people-friendly, the governor said. Similarly, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alaya of Benue said already his government has marshaled out an action plan to restore the lost glory of the state after the long drought. He said the state government has worked out immediate policies to stimulate both the civil service and agricultural sector as remedial interventions towards a vibrant Benue. The people of Benue and indeed all Nigerians can be rest assured that a new dawn is coming to Benue. I have started by working on the welfare of the civil servants. That is not even a project that ordinarily one should state, but it is a way forward due to what we met on the ground. Other agricultural incentives for farmers are in the pipeline and will be unfolded very soon. I want to restore Benue to its position of being the food basket of Nigeria. Agricultural potential in the state is worth more than crude oil, Alaya said. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that state governors in the country have national, zonal, and local fora, irrespective of party affiliations, where they meet to harmonize policies and programs. The Nigeria Governors Forum, the Progressive Governors Forum, and the 6 zonal chairmen of governors are all systems put in place for such meetings of minds. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In the same vein, Jigawa State Governor Umar Namadi has promised to address the annual flooding and shortage of teachers in the state. The governor spoke when he received the Emir of Dutse, Muhammad Nuhu Sanusi, who paid him a solemn homage at Government House in Dutse. The governor said his government will do everything possible to improve the living condition of Jigawa people within the limited resources. According to him, this includes improving the education sector, infrastructure, public health care, services delivery, agriculture, economic empowerment, and tackling environmental degradation and flooding, which kills people and destroys properties every year. We will also continue to collaborate with security agencies, traditional rulers, religious and community leaders, and the general public in promoting peace, unity, and progress in our dear states. Meanwhile, days after his swearing in as Nigeria's 16th president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu lived up to his promise to carry out monetary policy reforms and ensure a single exchange rate in Nigeria. In line with the policy, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) adopted a clean float foreign exchange management a possibility it foreclosed for years. Speaking via a press statement signed by its director in charge of financial markets, Angela Serre Ejembi, the Apex Bank announced immediate changes to operations in the Nigerian foreign exchange FX market. All segments are now collapsed into the investors and exporters I&E window. Applications for medicals, school fees, BTA and PTA and SMEs would continue to be processed through deposit money banks. Dr. Sarah Ejembi said in a message to authorized dealers of Forex. There have been different reactions to this policy. Some individuals have praised the president for making the move, while others have insisted that floating the naira in an undeveloped country might pose serious problems for the economy. First of all, let's take a look at what this policy means and how it affects the average Nigerian if it will indeed revive the naira and save it from its constant free fall. What is exchange rate? An exchange rate is the value of a country's currency in comparison to another. There are two types of exchange rates: floating exchange rates and fixed exchange rates. The fixed exchange rate is determined by the government and central bank of a country. In Nigeria's case, it is determined by CBN rates, bank rates, BDC rates, and the black market rates. However, in a bid to unify the exchange rates, the government decided to adopt the floating exchange rate, subsequently collapsing it into the investors and exporters I&E window. Floating exchange rates changes according to supply and demand. This means that if the demand for a currency is low, then its value will also fall, making imports more expensive. Alternatively, if demand for a particular currency is high, then its value will increase. The supply and demand of a currency can be impacted in various ways, including interest rates, inflation, and foreign investment. All of these will have a big impact on the value of a currency. For example, if a country receives a lot of foreign investment from abroad, then the demand for its currency will increase and result in a rise in value. This is why a floating exchange rate is likely to fluctuate all of the time, as there are lots of different factors in play that can impact how an exchange rate is performing. Now that we have gained a certain level of understanding of what free floating is, let us take a walk down memory lane to 2016, when the government decided to free float the naira. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.